That's one of the worst things that you can instill into your children, that there's limitations in life because of what? Some fucking paper, these digits in your bank account? No, it's you. It's the same reason you're fat and out of shape. It's the same reason you're disgruntled in your relationships. It's the same reason you lost that spark in life. You settled, and you see the repercussions everywhere in the way your body looks, in your bank account, and in your demeanor. And I fucking hate it because I see so many grown men acting like pansies out there. Welcome back to another episode of the Unstoppable Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Michael Crane. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe and share this message over any platform you can. I appreciate the support. I got a special message today for those parents who are tuning in today. If you have young children, older children, it doesn't matter. In fact, if you have people that depend on you, people that look to you as an example, if you want to be a positive example for other people in your life, maybe it's in your business, maybe it's at your house, maybe it's in your community, I don't know. Listen to this message, you guys. Are you following the same advice that you give to your children? Are you following the same advice that you'd give to someone who is asking you about the actual problems that you possess? Meaning, if someone was telling you they're depressed and they're not happy, what advice would you give them? If someone was telling you they're overweight and they want to be healthier, what advice would you give them? If someone's telling you, they want to be a better family man, what advice would you give them? Right? If someone's telling you, they want to eat healthier, they just want to be a healthier, better version of themselves, what advice would you give them? Now, let me ask you this. Are you following that advice? See, here's the thing. A lot of people are hypocrites. A lot of you listening to this would tell your kids, eat the vegetables, not the processed food. You want to monitor your kids' screen time. You tell them, get outside and play like we used to when we were kids, right? You tell them all these things, but you're not living in a way that's inspiring them to be that person. Here's the thing. Your words are futile, right? Your words are meaningless if they're not backed up with evidence, if they're not backed up with consistent action that produces those results. The worst thing you can be in life is a hypocrite parent. Like, the worst thing you can be in life is a parent who tells your kid to be all they can be, to shoot for the stars, trace their dreams, and then you're out of shape, you're fat, you're angry, you're upset, you sold out a long time ago. Dude, that's like 9 out of 10 people I see nowadays. It's crazy. I see a common theme and pattern, and I'm going to talk specifically about men because I'm a man. I identify with men. I'm not going to speak on women, but I see it a lot in women too. But you're upset with yourself. You're ashamed of who you've become, and you might not even be conscious of this, but you are. And so you have this irritability about you. You have this energy about you that, like, you could just tell you're not happy. You know, when people try to talk to you, you're not really present. You're like distracted in your mind. Every once in a while you look in the mirror, like, especially now because it's summer and you got to put on bathing suits. You're like, fuck. Like, you don't like the way you look. You don't like how your body looks. You're all fat. You don't look muscular. You don't look like a superhero. Remember the toys you had when you were kids, or the WWF superstars you watched, or the football players? You don't look like them. That's what you looked up to when you were a kid, but you're not that. Right? And so what happens is, and you're probably not making the money you want, right? Like, you probably make a big deal about money, and a lot of you guys aren't making money that allows you to have, clarity, that allows you to be present in the moment. You're stressed out. You're worried about finances. Or the worst thing is you always say, we can't do that because of finances. We can't afford that. That's one of the worst things that you can instill into your children, that there's limitations in life because of what? Some fucking paper, these digits in your bank account? No, it's you. It's the same reason you're fat and out of shape. It's the same reason you're disgruntled in your relationships. It's the same reason you lost that spark in life. You settled, and you see the repercussions everywhere in the way your body looks, in your bank account, and in your demeanor. And I fucking hate it because I see so many grown men acting like pansies out there. They're irritable all the time, and they always tell their kids, we can't do this, we can't do that. Meanwhile, you're walking around with a fat body. You can eat, right, motherfucker? You could sleep in, you could skip the gym, you could do those things. It's not I can't, it's I won't. And for me, I'm never going to be a guy that my kids look to and think, oh man, we can't chase our dreams. Look at dad. Oh man, we can't be in shape when we're in our 40s. Look at dad. Oh man, like, we can't go to these places and have all this stuff because, we don't have the money. I remember I was on a flight the other day, and one of the boys was going wild. He's driving his dad crazy, I could tell. And they had the whole family with him. And as we were getting off the flight, the kid goes, Dad, why didn't we sit up in these seats? Like, look at all the room in these seats. Why didn't we sit up here? Could we sit up here next time? And you know what the dad's response was? No, son, we can't afford these seats. These are first class seats. We can't afford to sit here. Dude, he totally just like shattered that kid's belief that anything was possible in that moment. And he even realized it. And he placed a limitation on how that kid can live and what he can have. Imagine teaching your kids that nothing is impossible to achieve and then showing them how to actually achieve it. Imagine how amazing that would be. Imagine if you show them how to be the happiest version of themselves. You teach them that they can go anywhere they want in life. They can be anything they want. They can have any job, any career, any lifestyle. And then you show them how by the way that you live. You are not only the example, but you talk to them about this stuff every day. You talk to them about it. You show them, you teach them. Imagine the life that you'd give your kids if you were that man. But so many of you gave up on your own dreams. You settled. You wrote yourself off. So you can never pass that message or energy on to your children. You're doing the exact opposite. You're discouraging them. You're going to create hopeless children one day. You're going to kill their faith. You're going to kill their ambition. You're going to teach them to settle. And the thing is, people are settling nowadays more than ever when there's so much opportunity. You can do so much just from your phone. You can do so much by building relationships. You can educate yourself. You can watch YouTube and TikTok and get smarter, not dumber, right? You can build these relationships with people that are going to serve you, not toxic people that are going to tear you down. But look at you guys, it all starts with who we are. Who we are affects everybody. So every chance I get, I'm teaching my kids about their self-talk. When I hear them say something that's self-defeating or negative, I correct it. And I'm always talking to them about what's possible in life, but that we have to work hard to create those outcomes, that we have to work hard to be our best selves. I teach them about the food we eat. I teach them about exercise and why that's important. I teach them how a strong body creates a strong mind. I teach them about love and respect and taking care of each other. I teach them all the things that I know are going to put them at an advantage in life. I never say, oh, we can't do that or that's impossible. Whatever you want, baby, dream for it and work for it, and you can have it. That's my message. You want a mansion on a beautiful beach in Southern California, you can have it. We got to work for it, right? But it's possible. Oh, you want to be the best singer in the world, Scarlett? You want to be a songwriter? You want to be a dancer? Okay, we got to work at it. Let's do dance class. This is what it takes, right? And just today, me and my daughter were driving to school, and she goes, Dad, I don't want to go to school. I'm scared. I said, why are you scared? She goes, I just don't want to go today. And we talked about it, and it ends up that she just doesn't like nap time because she doesn't nap anymore. And the teachers talk and eat their lunch during nap time. They expect the kids to be sleeping or being quiet, and she doesn't like that. I said, well, Scarlett, look at just because you're scared right now in the moment doesn't mean you don't go to class. There's a lot of times in life we're going to be scared or we don't want to do stuff or we don't feel like it. But guess what? The people that, let that feeling stop them, they stop in life. They stay stuck. But the people that can push through that feeling, those are the ones that keep learning at school. You push through that feeling, those are the people that get the results in the gym. You push through that feeling, those are the people that do something great and special in their lives. Because if we all stopped and quit when we were fearful or doubtful or tired or sick or whatever it is, we wouldn't really get anywhere because those things happen a lot. And so I explained that to her, and at the end of it, she goes, okay, Dad, that makes sense. And I said, look, watch how you feel at the end of the day, too. You're going to go to school, you're going to go to class, you're going to get through it, and at the end of the day, you're going to be smiling because you get to come home to mom and dad and your brothers, and guess what? You didn't let that fear stop you. And I said, the way you start living your life now is going to be the way you live your life when you're older. And I'm talking to her this way and explain it to her. She's 4 years old, but she's smart, and I talk to her like she's a little mini adult. I'm not going to dumb it down and just BS her. I'm going to tell her the truth. And you guys, I think that's one of the best things you could do for your children is talk to them like mini adults. Don't sugarcoat shit. Don't ignore them. Don't be on your fucking phone when they're trying to talk to you. Look them in the eyes. Teach them how to look at you in the eyes as well. Because if you're always on your phone, they're probably going to start doing that with their tablets, right? Teach them about nutrition. Teach them about the benefits of exercise. Teach them about how they talk to themselves and the words they use and the power that they hold. Teach them about respect. Teach them about love. Teach them about sharing. All the stuff that you wish you would have instilled into yourself as a kid and carried on as an adult. Teach that to your kids right now. And one of the best things you can do is become that example for them. I don't care if you're 39, 49, 50, if you're out of shape, if you're not in the career that you love, if your relationship with your significant other isn't vibrant and on fire, if you're not the person that you want to see when you look in the mirror in all aspects of life, make that change. They're going to see that. They're going to see how hard you're working, how dedicated you are, how focused you are, and it's going to get them intrigued. It's going to inspire them. That's something they'll never forget. I don't care how old they are. You make that positive change now, and you'll never know how impactful it could be for them. I guarantee that's something they'll remember for the rest of their lives. And if you really love your kids and your family the way you say you do, because a lot of you say it, but you don't show it. You don't look like it. Like your results in life don't prove that. It doesn't give me a lot of courage in you and faith and trust. You know what I mean? Like I believe the guy who's all in all areas of life. I know that guy loves his family. I know that guy wants to be the best example for his family. If that's not you right now, you can make a change, but it starts with you.